Hey everybody, using the microphone might help. So I'm Peter. This is a vlog for a relatively young baby producer. A lot of you are new at music production, just like me. There are plenty of music producers out there who are putting out videos to help you do what they do. This is not going to be that kind of channel. I'm new to this, just like you are, and I thought it would be helpful to kind of record my process, not necessarily of an individual song production, but just in general from, you know, growth and skill from being new to this to hopefully not being new to this and being actually kind of good at it. I haven't really seen any videos out there like this where it's someone at my level speaking to me. All of these videos out there, you know, from Andrew Wong to all the beat makers and Sanjay C Fingers, you know, these are people who've been at it for their entire lives practically. And most of us, we've been doing it for a couple of months, maybe a couple of years. And I haven't seen me on YouTube yet in terms of production level, so maybe this will help someone else, and hopefully maybe this will help me too sort some stuff out. I can speak English occasionally. Quick introduction. I did electronic generated music back in high school. I also did concert tech. I really loved it. Music has been a part of my life since childhood. I didn't really get in production until about 2006 when I got a free DAW. This was Acid Pro back when Sony made it. That actually wasn't even my first DAW. Kinetic by Cakewalk was a free beat making program. It was mostly sample based. It had MIDI in it. It was really crappy, but it had MIDI in it, and it was a sequencer, and it was good for what it was, but I needed to upgrade, so I got Acid Pro. I did that for a few years, teaching myself how to use the program, how to do stuff, and like a bunch of years later, I had a really bad hard drive crash. I came home one day from the worst day of my life so far, emotionally speaking, to find my hard drive had crashed. And when I mean crashed, I mean the power supply to my computer shut off mid-write. The right head, all you techs out there are about to cry, the right head of the platter fell on the platter while it was spinning and scratched it. All that data was lost. I lost my software, I lost all of my working files. And I lost my will to continue for a long time. I didn't really pick it up again until the pandemic, till the lockdown, like most of us. But I will say that in the last 2.5 years, I've learned more than I did in my previous attempt, which was, I don't know, maybe 6 years. And the lesson there is back yo shiz up, son, daughters, sister, brother, whatever. $50 will get you a terabyte portable hard drive on Amazon. Absolutely worth it. You don't need backup software, just back up your stuff. Transfer the files over manually, have to. Get her done. What am I up to? Okay, so it's a short list, but it's a long list. I have an album's worth of music ready to go, sort of. All of it bad. We may talk about that later. I have I'm working on an EP. I've got about 3 songs sort of maybe going. I have 1 audiobook short story published. Not published, released. It's not published. Story's not published. But it is out there to listen to. and I'm currently working on a full-length novel. We got about 95% recorded. We just need to do another session for pickups, and then I got to do the production. And then I got to get the art done, and that's kind of my main roadblock right now. This is a vlog. We're here to speak honestly. I have a music background. I have a writing background. I have a visual arts background that isn't digital. I can't do Photoshop. And what I mean I can't do it is I can do it badly. You have seen my cover art, and if you haven't, you can hit the links in the description to check out my SoundCloud, and yes, my SoundCloud, and my previous videos where there's actual music. Anyway, yeah, that cover art, it's kind of bad. It's kind of bad. It's kind of bad. I did it. I did it. I don't want to do it because it's kind of bad. You feel me? Yeah, so I got an audiobook coming. The plan is to release that as a chapter book sometime this year. That was the plan when we started the project. I don't know what the plan is anymore because the circumstances behind me, the guy producing it, has drastically changed. And if you want to find out, you're free to ask, and I'll tell you the story. If you don't care to find out, don't ask. I won't tell you the story. So I'm working on it, but I don't know when I'm going to release stuff yet. I've got things like rent that I have to take care of first. Speaking of audiobooks, that is one of the spaces I'm trying to get into, audiobook creation. So yeah, so I'm available for audiobook production. I guess the last thing that I'm working on, or I have worked on, is I am friends with the Irish Wolf, who is an US East Coast wrestler. Some of you may have heard of him. Hopefully you have. I made his brand new entrance music. So some of you might have already heard that already. And hopefully you'll hear it again in the coming months and years. I'm available for that too. Hit me up. I think that's it for now. I have specific things to talk about, but I'll handle those in the later video. Be well, don't take any shit from anybody, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.